Hey, how y'all doing? This is the CEO of the record label Money Up Records. I'm putting out a public service announcement about an issue that I'm experiencing in this thing we call the music business. Now, I'm not only the CEO, I'm also the artist, and I've been at this for a while. I started my musical career at 98, but I'm gonna be honest with you, I really started probably at the age of like 7 or 8. Um, you know, attempting to make the best out of the music that I create. Uh, like I say, I'm CEO, but I'm also an artist. I go by the stage name Contact. My real name is Antoine Clower. What I'm actually disputing today is an issue that I'm dealing with a company by the title of the MLC. Now, the MLC was a corporation that took over for another organization by the title of Harry Fox Agency. They supposed to collect the mechanical parts of the music industry. So, say for instance, if someone, a company, say you did a deal with a company and you had the physical CDs for sale, most artists that sign to major labels, they will receive a percentage per album sold. You know, you heard about some artists such as Michael Jackson receiving 25 cents per unit sold back in the day, and that was considered a lot. Me, myself, I'm my own manufacturer and I'm my own record label, so I receive 100% of whatever I sell. Uh, Anyways, like I say, it's a company by the name of Harry Fox that was supposed to collect for the mechanical. So if another company pressed up your product and they will pay Harry Fox and Harry Fox will cut the check to you. But you know, you also get paid for the mechanicals when it comes to every time that particular file, MP3, WAV, video file, anytime it's duplicated and reproduced and re-put out there, you're supposed to get proceeds, a percentage, um, which is a set percentage that you're supposed to receive every time it's duplicated or reproduced. By everything being on the internet now, it's being reproduced multiple times. So, like I say, it was a company that took over the ownership because Harry Fox started getting jammed up. I've been going through this issue for almost 7 to 8 years in my business, trying to get the mechanicals owed for my company. They never paid out. Um, I know I've been fighting it for plenty of years, going back and forth with Harry Fox. I always was registered, but they never paid me what they supposed to pay me, and you know they never gave me credit for anything. So what I call myself doing, I spoke with a couple of people from SoundScan or Nielsen, what used to be Nielsen now, which is MRC. They switched their names so many times. Yes, the music industry is currently dying. That's why you know streaming not going how they expected, and really right now the game is designed for independency. But this is an issue that I experienced. Like I say, Harry Fox owed my company money, and they started getting sued probably like 2018. So the government called themselves doing something. I think Trump was in office, and it was a bill that they passed where they supposed to pay the publishers and the independent record labels for the music that was on the streaming platforms. And when the bill was passed in 2018, they created this company called the MLC. Now the MLC, I've been reaching out to them. What they do when you call them the first time and you know, reaching out towards the information of your business, they they hang up on you and then they block your call. So I've been experiencing the issue where regardless of what number I call from, they end up blocking the number. Only time it's unblocked is if I go to public place like a gas station or maybe a restaurant or something and make the call from a landline, then they don't block it for some reason. But then they put that on restriction where you can't call in requesting the information or even correcting the issue. So, anyways, like I say, the MLC supposed to took off the lack from Harry Fox, and I'm gonna go over a letter that I got from them. But this is not the only company that I experienced this with. I also experienced the same issue with ASCAP. ASCAP sent me a letter when I went back to ASCAP. It was a dispute that I had in 2019, and this dispute was ranging all the way from the year of 2016, where, like I say, I run my own record label. I got some music placed on channel called Music Choice, and I had a video. The name of the video was Weed, and also titled Green, and it was played on East Coast stations. It was played on Music Choice video station, not the part that plays the music, but that played my music also, but it was played on a video channel. They have a video channel that jumps on the East Coast where it spins in like 50 cities. So, like I say, they played it on that video channel on 420, like 2015, 2016. So I was going back and forth with ASCAP. And even though I filed all my paperwork, did everything necessary, ASCAP refused to pay me. Come to find out, ASCAP was stealing, and I think around 2019, you can look this up, is public information. Come to find out, I left ASCAP 2018, 2019, I got with BMI, and the year that I got back with BMI, we come to find out that ASCAP, I think, stole 5 million or 5 billion from the artists. And I was one of those artists that ASCAP had stolen money from. So I caught myself, going over with BMI, doing my thing with BMI, and gave him a year or two. And when I was with BMI, I notified BMI of a situation of a song. It was a representative at BMI by the name of Lisa. And I told her, I'm about to run promotion on one of these songs that's off an album that I created in 2000. The album number 11, it was a song titled Mission for Paper that was used on album 11 and album 5. That Plug and That Plug Classic was album 11. And it's a song titled Mission for Paper by me, the artist Contact. So I called myself running promotion for that song. And when I was running promotion, I was already knowing it was going to do numbers because I was pushing it 5 years prior. So anyways, I sent the copy of the video link from YouTube to the representative at BMI, which name was Lisa. And Lisa got the video and they were aware of it. And like I say, I started running promotion. The video did 120,000 views within like 3 weeks. And then after that, somehow the video lost quality. So I started looking at the video and the video looked strange. Come to find out, YouTube did some strange stuff with it, and I no longer had ownership of my video. And so it would do anything over 120K. It will not show viewership when people watch it. And come to find out, it popped up in Australia, China, India, Russia, different parts of the world. It popped up on their platforms, and they had the actual video as if they took the actual video off my computer or off YouTube. So YouTube made some type of side deal and resold my stuff. And so, you know what I'm saying? I called myself trying to catch them, and like I say, it never went past 120K. I reached out to BMI, notified them of the situation. They was aware of this. They told me give it 9 months and I should start seeing royalties from it. And I reached out to the people at SoundScan. SoundScan said that 120K in 3 weeks is good, but they was like, it's a guy that did 3 mil and one mil of those are real. Yeah, he paid for 2 million promotion, but he got a million real viewership. So I couldn't get credit. They was like, that's good for an independent label, but you know, I couldn't get no credit during the time. And the name of the artist during the time was Lil Nas X. And that's thing, after he did that, uh, you know, probably a couple of months later, he had the song with Miley Cyrus Daddy and he blew up. But this was just some of the things that I was experiencing trying to promote my independent record label, Money Up Records. Like they know how well known worldwide we are, and they doing everything in their will to stop us. But like I say, this is more of a conversation about the company MLC and how they fraudulently stealing from others, and then also ASCAP is also practicing these same issues. Um, doing the same fraudulent activity. So here, let me go real quick. I'm gonna share my screen. I'm gonna share my screen and I'm gonna show y'all. This is the MLC portal. So far, they paid me $5, which it's supposed to be way more over $5. But let me see my catalog. This is how many works I have in my catalog. Hold on, I go to summary. 303 registered works. You see what I'm saying? They haven't issued a royalty in a very long time. See, it's a deferred internal. So someone went into the system and deferred what was supposed to be issued to me. So, like I say, what I was experiencing with ASCAP, let me get back to the ASCAP situation. So, anyways, look that up about ASCAP 2018, 2019. It was a lot of people that was fired from ASCAP, and a lot of people lost their job because they come, like I reported it, and I must have not been the only person. They come to find out 5 million to 5 billion was stolen from the artists. And so they got rid of everybody that was supposed to be higher up that had something to do with that. Turned out, like I say, BMI didn't do their part and collect on the song Mission for Paper. So after 2 years, I went back to ASCAP. When I went back to ASCAP, they had new people in line. When they had new people in line with ASCAP, I thought everything was going to be smooth and it was going to be a fresh start. Come to find out, it wasn't a fresh start. And I end up having an experience with a representative. And the first key thing the representative did, the head lady at ASCAP, she sent me a letter saying that I can't have direct communication with them. She said I was being belligerent and some more things. And they supposed to record the calls. Can you please show the public the proof of me being belligerent over the phone pertaining to any situation that we were dealing with? You can't show proof. So anyways, they did that hoping that basically disenabling me the ability to call in and make corrections and things of that sort. So I'm dealing with a situation. I just had my infomercial played on television and they not giving me credit for my infomercial, even though it did like 73,000 viewership. It's ASCAP claim they pay when it's over 40,000 viewership. That's all you got to be. You got to receive in order to be accredited for the viewership on TV on a major network. This was ABC 30. I did 73,000 viewership. And like I say, that's way more than 40,000 that I need in order to be acclaimed for the situation, but they not giving me the proof. So when ASCAP started this, they got in touch with other companies or other companies and told the other companies the same issue. They told the other companies, this is all you have to do to this guy is just write a letter telling him that he's being belligerent and we don't have to pay him. So this is a catch-22 that they doing in the business. So here, let me go ahead and show you this. This is the MLC, and then I'm gonna go, hold up, right here. This is the time I communicated to the MLC. You see one time in July the 2nd and July the 5th. July the 2nd, I reached out to him and say you were notified back on April 28, 2021 that we prohibit from contacting our support team for assistance because of using language that was abusive and threatening in nature, and it may be concern for our safety of our employees. This is all a lie, but they got this move right here from ASCAP, because ASCAP did this when I came back to ASCAP. So how do I supposed to be a businessman? They ignore my emails, and they also ignore my phone calls. Like I say, they'll block the number afterwards. So anyways, let's go to the email that I sent them. This is a report that I filed with the Tennessee state government. I filed with the I filed the report on the Secretary of State, the Better Business Bureau, the Federal Trade Commission. Like I filed a report showing that they were doing some illegal business. But on the side of that, this is the letter. This is another letter that I received from them. And yeah, this was July 5th. They say they sent this on 28/21, which is a lie, because I'm finna go in the email and show you that they didn't send anything. And then I'm finna show you the email that I sent them. Take a look at it, read over it, take your time. You know, I'm not sure how much time we got on this, but like I say, I'm just doing this for my records to show y'all I have been putting in work. All right, now here, let me go to my email. This is, hold up. Oh, hold on, here we go, right here. All right, so June 4th, this is a letter that I sent to them. Can we please get a correction check issued? With this correction check, these are my copyrights. I sent them my copyrights to show ownership for the information. Then I also sent them a screenshot showing that what is the mechanical royalty for 2023. And as you can see, it's 12 cents per track, uh, 2.31 cent per minute. And you know what I'm saying? I'm basically sending them the rules that they claim that they telling the public that they abide by, but they actually don't. They don't actually abide by these rules. But let me see. So you can see that a little better. They not abiding by these rules. And it's funny because I got lawyers to handle this, and the lawyers didn't do their part, you know. Had them for a year. They wouldn't do their part. These companies that I'm challenging, they didn't want to do their part, you know. So, anyways, that's just one of the examples. And then it say right here, please explain to me how is this being a belligerent or using profane language. I say, hi, I'm Antoine Clower, CEO of Competition is Non-Publishing, doing business as Money Up Records, LLC. Your company made a deposit of $5.18 into our Bank of America account. We are writing to see if you could get a correction issue. Below, I will provide proof along with payment amount really old. If you have any questions, please give us a call, 1-800. My 1-800 number haven't changed for years. As a matter of fact, they try to steal the number, and I had what, 5 to 10 days to get it over to another phone provider after having it for 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Just so happened I had enough money to get that done. Okay, email me, and then it say these are the following amounts along with the proof from ASCAP of the streaming on demand. You can look in the catalog and see the proof of registration. You will also see the last 4 digits of the ASCAP royalty statement, the amount of the streaming on demand, and the amount owed, along with the MLC title, song, along with the code and amount of streams. Okay, that's the title of the song. That's the MLC code. That's the amount of streams right there. That's the name of the song. That's the MLC code. That's the amount of streams. I mean, that's the amount. Yeah, that's the amount of streams. Each time I'm showing the amount of streams. I'm showing the amount of streams, the amount that's owed, and that you MLC code each time. Look, that's the dollar amount owed right there. All these codes, they got the evidence. They know how much this is all money that's supposed to go to my label, 10,000. You see what I'm saying? For the song Summertime. I sent them proof and evidence. So if you're a law firm, please jump on this. It's a fat check for you if you can help me get this. Like I say, I followed the rules. I'm going to send this to the secretary, the attorney general also. Like I say, these are substantial amounts that's owed to my company. And like I say, we got the proof that this information has been registered. Look, all of that. That's been going on for a long time. These are all the songs that I put on the streaming platform that was supposed to be paid for. Never paid for. Never paid for. And you see the dollar amounts. You see the dollar amounts. Never paid my company one dime. Wealthy as hell. So a lot of that money that's left in the business, that money's supposed to be allocated to me, and they trying to keep the business going. They not paying me what they supposed to pay me. I done did the work. I done did the work. You know, they just refusing to pay me. And so this is from June 4th, 2023. Let's go back to that particular date that they said. I'm gonna move this. We can go, they say 2021. Let me get this. Let me correct it. Let me take it to 2021. They say the 4th of 2021. Okay. As seen on Hip Hop Uncensored. Okay, that's that. Hold up. Let me go back. Oh. Okay, thank you for your email. Let me see, who is this? Okay. This is a situation where I reached out to Spotify. So they were telling me to reach out to Spotify. I reached out to Spotify, and this is what Spotify reply was. You need to reach out to Harry Fox or the MLC. And you can see they spent me. You see what I'm saying? That's 2022. Let me see. We're gonna keep on going. We're gonna go all the way. All right, hold up. Hold up. That was already back. All right, heard we'll go a little further. Okay, 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 okay. They claim proof. Okay. Her. This is the proof that I sent to show viewership with YouTube. This was a dispute that I was having with YouTube. This is just one of the examples that I reached out to them about. Okay, why having competition is none, doing business is money, your record's been paid for this yet. This is what I shot to YouTube, and this is also what I shot to the MLC. Okay, and that date was the 23rd. Okay, we're gonna go back to this. They say the 28th. We're gonna go to the 28th at 5:26. The 28th at 5:26. Let me see the 28th. All right. All right, the 28th. Follow up. This is the response. Where am I being belligerent at? You see what I'm saying? This is the plays that they do. This is the information that they sent me. You see what I'm saying? On the 28th. Do you see anything? Here, okay, here. I forwarded a response to them. Nah, that's me forwarding the email. Okay. Let me see. You're very welcome. Please don't hesitate to reach out to us again in the future. You can write in here or give us a call. I gave them a call. They blocked the number during this time. They blocked the number. That's what they do. Her the 28th. As you can see, I didn't even submit no doggone. I guess all right. We take all member service. This is their responses. Start looking for a new job. That was my response. What's belligerent about that? Start looking for a new job. What was profane about that? This is not acceptable. You will be fired in the next 3 months. This is me responding to them. They keep on blocking my call, blocking my, how in any form is any of my responses being belligerent? The fact that they haven't been reaching out, people. I just received an email you sent to my colleague, Jared. Thank you for providing the information. As he mentioned in the correspondence with you, the MLC under blah, blah, blah. So they basically saying, we not going to pay you. We not going to pay you. This is the response that they gave to me. Okay, so like I said, once again, this is not acceptable. You will be fired in the next 3 months. What is belligerent or profane about that? I was hung up on. I was hung up on. And when I called in to ask to speak to a supervisor, they hung up on me again. So I responded to email, and then I tried to call again. They blocked the number. All I asked was for to speak to a supervisor. As y'all can see, on this particular day, on those days, there was never a disrespectful email that they claim that happened on that particular day. So like I say, I've been going at this for years, man. And like I say, it's just frustrating when you know you doing your part, but they doing everything and they will to not pay you. They paid me $5 and it was a direct deposit. It wasn't a check. You see what I'm saying? They gave me credit for one song, the song that did the minimum amount of streams, you know, the minimum amount of streams. I had over 32 songs attached to my label that I put on streaming platforms. This is why I did the streaming. When I did the streaming, I did it for exactly 9 months. I felt 9 months was enough time for them to pay me what they supposed to pay me. Over 250,000 streams. They try to cut a check for $6, then tell me they couldn't cut the check for $6 because it didn't meet the minimum threshold of $20. This is me running promotion on Google, on Facebook, on Twitter, on LinkedIn, all these different platforms that I'm running promotion on, not including TV, not including actually out in the street hand to hand and doing shows and doing all this promotion for my music to go the distance, and then they don't pay me anything. You see what I'm saying? And I got the certifications, I got the copyrights, I got the trademarks, I got everything, and I'm doing everything on my own, and they figure, hey, we don't have to pay him nothing. You see what I'm saying? And that's the letter that they used. But not only have they used that letter, ASCAP was the first one to use that letter. Same information, same breakdown. So they running the same play regardless of who's supposed to pay. This is what the majors are running. And they do this to the independent. So the money come in for the independent record labels like my own. You see how much they owe. But instead of paying us, they take that and they reallocate it back to their label that ain't doing what we doing. You see what I'm saying? They control a lot of those platforms like YouTube and stuff, so they can fabricate the numbers. So you ever wonder how, you will see a video, a guy got guns in the video, coke in the video, you know what I'm saying? They got butt naked women stripping, and you will look at that video and they got 5 billion streams. Thanks to yours truly. They'll take the numbers from my streams and allocate it to those streams and make it look like that's what everybody paying attention. But in reality, ain't nobody watching that shit. but that's the perspective that they give to the public. So the public really think this person is something because they looking at them fabricated numbers. And them fabricated numbers don't mean anything. They own the publishing to that. So those publishing checks get written right back to the majors. But where they messed up at, like I say, they keep on stealing from independent companies like myself that's actually blowing up and do have the fan base, that do have the following. We have the following, the fan base, but they don't want to cut us. They say all you got to do is A, B, C. We do A, B, and C, and we don't get what we supposed to get. Everybody in the business just turn the other way or act like, hey, he crazy, he nuts, don't fuck with him. And everybody will take heed to that and not mess with those particular artists that's doing what they supposed to be doing. I'm a one-man army. I've been doing everything I'm supposed to do. They don't want to cut me a check, They don't want to cut me a check, and they owe so much. I actually run the industry due to the fact of all the debt that they owe us. And the thing is, people say positive music don't sell. I create positive music, and it actually does sell, and it actually does do numbers. But instead of paying us for the numbers that it's doing, they taking that check and they giving it to, give it to the dope boys. Here, you can give it to anybody. Just make sure he don't get it. Because if he get it, ain't no telling how much his fan base gonna realize how his real value and his real worth. And that can crash us as a major. But you see the majors is crashing because ain't nobody buying that stuff. Ain't nobody buying it. It went from actually record sales and actual supporters of what you really have. It went from that to attention. It's not about the money no more. It's about the attention or what's the shock value. You know what I'm saying? And people are tired of that. You wonder why the internet died? You wonder why streaming died? They want something authentic. They want something real. And Money Up Records, we bring that what is real. Like I say, that's the situation that I experienced with the MLC. And like I say, there's so much fraudulent activity going on. It's sad. And I just wanted to bring that to the public eye to let y'all see what it really was. You know what I'm saying? They really owe us. They really doing everything in their will not to pay us. And like I say, we one of the biggest labels in the business right now in this world. We one of the biggest labels in the nation, independently. God willing, I done put in the work. All I'm trying to do is get them to pay my company what's owed to us. We got the viewership. People want positive music. They want something with some substance, and that's what we give them. They know that's what we give them, and they doing everything in their will to make sure that people don't get it. So y'all wondering why streaming is crashing? I just showed you the whole get up why streaming is crashing. Instead of paying who they supposed to pay, they giving the money to whoever really don't need it or don't deserve it. You know what I'm saying? You buffoon, they'll pay you. You know what I'm saying? They say positive music don't sell. No, positive music is the #1 seller. But they steal so much money from companies like myself that y'all will never know that. Because they know we get that money. If we got the fan base that we got with a little bit of money that we have, if they paid us what they supposed to pay, what they claim that's on public record, what they supposed to pay for what they supposed to pay, they paid us and gave us our checks what they supposed to give, the music industry would be totally different right now. It'll be a new majors. Not only would it be a new majors, y'all will really see how much positive music really sells. Because labels like myself, we will take it and we will put it back into promoting more positive, more authentic, more real music. And like I say, the ones at top, they've been doing it so crooked for so long, and it's just sinking right now. And it's only sinking because they not paying the people that actually have worked for it, the people that actually deserve and put in the work and really got the fan base and got the music that the people love. They not gonna promote us. They not, they say positive music don't sell, when in actual fact, it sells like crazy. But they know that. They know to keep that on the hush and keep on going in our pockets while the public keep on wondering why y'all can't get nothing authentic, nothing real. That's because the majors. Y'all gonna be mad at anybody, be mad at the majors. Y'all have a problem with anybody, have a problem with the majors. Stop supporting Spotify. Stop supporting YouTube. Stop supporting these other platforms that are not paying the people that's putting in the most work. You know what I'm saying? The people that actually have the viewership, the people that actually have the support. You know? Stop supporting the buffoonery when it's all said and done. That's why I say money up is a thought process. But I'm going to digress on that. I appreciate y'all time. Like I say, the MLC is a fraud. ASCAP is a fraud. I'm currently with ASCAP. And like I say, they are the ones who created that ladder that a lot of people are getting in the business where they saying they being belligerent and they refusing to do business with them. Like I say, I just had some played on ABC 30 and ASCAP is refusing to pay me for my infomercial. Also, it's an issue where ASCAP went back in to my catalog and took ownership of some artists that I gave them they full ownership. ASCAP went back in and gave me 50% ownership of their music when I never had an agreement with them. So they doing a lot of fraudulent activity. Then also they decided to put out a video. My stuff was played on TV back in the day. All of a sudden, all my stock or anything that I created in the business has went up, and anything that they have control on publishing or putting out there, they start doing it. Anything that we created that I may have relinquished or something that been created already, they went back and they resurfaced it. It's so valuable now. So I got a song on an episode of Lie to Me. All of a sudden, that song is resurfacing. That series is resurfacing. Also got a song on a TV series, Banshee. And that's popping back up on the streaming platforms, you know. So they inked a nice little deal. So I still got royalties coming from that. And that's 100%. That used to be 25%, but it's 100% because they relinquish 100% royalty, like I say, due to the fact that before I went back with ASCAP and disputed a contract that wasn't correct, and ASCAP went on and gave me that. But like I say, everything else I've been doing, they not giving me credit for. It's a lot of things your boy been accomplishing, and they refusing to give me credit for, you know. Like I say, it blew my mind when I went back to ASCAP, the fact that I got the letter from the representative at ASCAP, and she was a part of that team of those people that were stealing. So she knew who I was. She had a chip on her shoulder when I came back to ASCAP, and she was angry. I talked with her on the phone. I was like, why are you so, what have I done to you? And she couldn't tell me what I have done. She say she not playing no games with me. And I'm like, not playing no games with me? What did I ever do to you? And she had a problem with me, man. Yeah. She had a problem with me. It didn't make no sense. So I got that letter. Right after I came back to ASCAP, so I can't even call in to do paperwork. They disabling stuff. They going in my account, stealing songs, giving credits, not giving me credit for things that's put out through the platforms on TV, broadcasting, or anything. It's a lot of illegitimacy going on, a lot of wicked stuff that they doing to stop individuals like myself that make great music. So if y'all as fans or y'all people in high places, if y'all can, do what y'all can to try to straighten this BS that we going through as artists. People asking me why haven't I recorded in a while. That's the reason why I haven't been recording. I feel so slimy. I feel so slimy to know that my creation isn't getting out to the world, isn't playing part in changing the world, all because they don't want to give me credit for it. You see what I'm saying? They don't want to give me credit. They don't want to pay me. Not only do they not want to pay me, they claim it's not valuable. They claim it's not valuable and ain't worth nothing. But every time it hit any form of their system, whether it's broadcasted TV, radio, any of their streaming platforms, it blow up like a bomb. It go crazy when people know about it. But they don't want to pay me. They like, yeah, we can make you famous, but we not gonna pay you. And I don't like that. You know, Cadillac Records was one of my favorite movies, but that stood out to me so heavy when Chuck Berry and the owner of Cadillac Records switched seats. He said, I like this seat. This feel good. That's how I feel. I feel just like that, but they refusing to pay me, man. So if y'all can't get it they head, let them know this ain't right. The MLC is fraud and more fraudulent activity coming out. Y'all hearing more about more fraud being done. So, you know, do what you can, do your part, put your 2 cents in, you know, report when you see this illegal activity going on. You know what I'm saying? And if y'all really want good music, y'all got to let them know y'all not going to support the bullshit that they giving y'all. Don't support it. Thanks again for your time. This has been a Money Up Records public announcement about the MLC, the fraudulent activities with the MLC. You saw the paperwork, you saw the portal, you saw the emails that they claim I was being belligerent. Look at those emails again. You will see I was never being belligerent. It was a simple email communication. Also, you saw the screenshots where I was showing them evidence. The first thing they used to say, your stuff is not on the platforms. Then they started to say, well, your stuff is on the platforms, but you don't have copyrights. Then they started to say, well, you don't own the label, you're not the publisher. Then they just, everything they say I don't have is what I have. And they still haven't paid me. They relinquished $5 into my account. And what's $5 when I done did over 20 million streams? You know, that's on television, that's on radio, you know, 20 to 30, 20 to 50 million streams and haven't been paid 1 cent on it. For the mechanicals, like I say, it is what it is. Thanks for your time. It's your homie Contact. And thanks for tuning in to Money Up Records. Like I say, do the same thing I did. File the reports with the Attorney General. Reach out to the Federal Trade Commission. File with the Attorney General, the Better Business. File. Let them know. Because I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one going through this where they doing this illegal activity. We are the new majors. Money Up Records, we the new majors. So y'all have CEOs that's running their own label and it's completely legitimized. Thanks again for your time. You have a wonderful day.